you doing, My name is Vinix here. Grace Mike, just don't call me senpai. And today, first off, sorry about that voice crack. Jesus. But yeah, guys, we are back at again with another review. And actually, today we're going to be reviewing a very interesting one. Now, interesting in the way that I think the anime idea is actually very interesting itself, and it's such a very, very funny concept. Um, but the actual anime itself is so bad it's good. Like if I were to have all of the animes that I've ever watched, this one is the worst one and the best one at the same time. It's so bad it's good. That's all I'm gonna say. But we're gonna be reviewing Shimoneta, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. And yes, that is the actual name itself. Um, so as the name probably goes, you can already probably tell what this what this anime is about, and it is so like I'm gonna keep saying this. It is so bad. It is so good. So yeah, basically the whole concept of it is the main character lives in this world where dirty jokes are now prohibited and are actually illegal. So if you do say a dirty joke or do anything dirty along those lines, I can't remember. I think you get arrested and then you could actually be murdered or killed or executed. I can't remember. It was anyway, but yeah, dirty jokes and just dirty everything is now completely illegal. And now terrorists are now considered people who go around like getting nude magazines. Oh yeah, keep in mind this is also not for kids, obviously, if you haven't got that. But now apparently terrorists are now like people who order dirty magazines or go around, or in one of their characters' cases, goes around flaring nudity pictures all over the place. It is so bad. It's good. It's so bad. But yeah, the main character, he's now going to this new school that is very, very strict upon this rule about not the whole no dirty joke thing. Obviously, it's illegal. But the girl, which is the terrorist, actually is I wouldn't say quite fond. I wouldn't say quite fond, but she does end up not like loving him, but like likes him as a person. Um, and ends up getting him asking her. She asks him to become a terrorist with her because she's a terrorist as well. And obviously he's declining because he wants to be a good student, which, okay, cool. You're making this series boring already, but you know. But it, eventually, I can't remember how she actually got him to join her, but I think there was a couple. It was blackmailing. There was some blackmailing in there, but he just ends up joining her in this horrible group, and it is so cringy and so bad. There are so many moments that are just like, oh my flipping god, this is so bad, but it's so funny. It is so good, but so inappropriate. Uh and yeah, basically the what did you call it? Principal. The student council of the room, I guess you would say, is very strict upon this rule and finds it very disgusting. And she ends up falling for the main character and then acts like a complete lunatic, is losing her mind. I'm sure you've seen clips of her if you're on TikTok. I'm sure you've seen clips of her. But it's just completely goes insane over this kid. And then all the other characters are just great, have great just personalities in general. For example, one of the students at the school who's a scientist is determined to figure out how babies are made, and just continuously tries to figure out how they're made. And I don't know how she isn't arrested because she still believes in following the rules, but I don't know how she's not getting arrested because there's so many dirty jokes in there. But another character is a manga artist and somehow the terrorist, actually gets her to draw for her, and I'm sure you can guess. I'm sure you can guess draw what. And then you have the one girl, which is completely the best at blackmailing and just acts like a total, yeah. It's a great anime. If you and your friends ever make dirty jokes together and you all love anime, watch this. Watch this right now. It is so good. You will not regret it. Sure, there's only 12 episodes, but I assure you, every single episode you will be laughing. There is not a single episode that I did not think was hilarious. And on that note, we're going to get to the review part. I know I did a horrible job in actually telling you what it's about, but it's so weird to talk about this anime because it is good. The plot is amazing. The art style is incredible. And the music actually isn't that bad. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's not bad. But yeah, I think I just reviewed an anime in 6 minutes. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna try to go more into detail now, into each section. So plot wise, we're gonna start off with plot because we've already been talking about it a little bit. But the actual plot itself here, I can read you the description. I'll read you the description. With the introduction of a new morality laws, Japan has become a nation cleansed of all its impure actions. By monitoring citizens using special devices worn around their necks, authorities have taken extreme measures to ensure that society remains chaste. Chaste. Yeah, I did read that right. What? Okay. In this world of sexual suppression, Tanekumi Okuma, son of an infamous terrorist who opposed the charity laws, has just entered high school. Offering his help to the student council in order to get the president, Anna, his childhood friend and crush, little does he know that the vice president, Ayame, has a secret identity, Blue Snow. So that's the terrorist name, by the way. A mass criminal decided to spending lewd materials among the sheltered public. And these two have caught the girl's interest due to his father's nudity. Oh, that's why the girl actually wanted him. So the girl wanted him because his father was the big terrorist. Anyway, soon Otama is dragged into joining her organization called SOX. Okay, and it's spelled SOX, and in the anime they actually pronounce it SOX. Where he is forced to spread obscene pornography. I'm like turning around every couple seconds because I'm like, oh, my parents here? No, I'm just kidding. Helping to launch an assault against the government's oppressive rules. With their school set as the first point of attack, Otama will have to do the unthinkable when he realizes that their primary target is the person he admires the most. So the kind of a little bit of drama. Obviously, the genres are comedy, obviously. But it's actually really well done, and I really enjoyed it. And if you want a dirty anime, go. This one is incredibly good. Like I've mentioned I think this is like the 10th time I've mentioned it. Go watch this anime. It is so good. Okay, anyway. And if we're going off art style wise, it's pretty bland. It's not anything special. It's actually, okay, I shouldn't say that. There's some pretty good moments in here where you're like, okay, I can really see how well they did it. And some pretty good moments. So art style wise and animation wise, it's actually pretty well done. I will give it that. It is really good. And props to them for making a perverted anime really, really good. But the other thing, and then we have music. Music-wise, I'm not the hugest fan of the opening nor ending, but that's my personal opinion. You guys might have to check it out for yourselves. Also, let me know, if you do watch this, let me know your opinion on this, because I'm actually genuinely curious to see what others' opinion on it, because I don't know anyone who's seen this, for obvious reasons. But if you do end up watching this, please let me know, because I want to hear what you guys thought about it. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy it, please. Oh, I was just about. Whoa. Okay. My brain was. Okay, before this, I just made a new YouTube video. Well, I was trying to record a new YouTube video. Fun fact, a little bit of spoilers for you, my YouTube fans. I actually got kicked off, or not kicked off, but I had to leave my ARC server. And I'm still really stressed about that because I need to find a new way to continue the series. That's off topic. That just clicked into my mind. I don't know why I was blurting that out. But rating wise, also, before I forget, if you guys do enjoy hearing my ratings and you guys want to see more of other animes I rate, go to my anime list, Vinix Official. Go follow me there. You guys can see all the animes I've rated, and you guys can also. I don't know. Can you guys talk to me on here? I don't know if you can, but you go check out here. It's a great way, like I've mentioned in the last video or podcast episode. It's a great way to just keep track of all the animes to watch. And manga, actually. You can also do manga here, too. I do also read some manga as well. And they're there, too. So you can actually see. But anyway, back to the review part. If we're going off plot-wise, it is so good and so original. I love the plot. So I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 for plot. I think that's the first time I've actually given an anime a 10 out of 10. Anyway, plot-wise, 10 out of 10. 100%. So good. Art style-wise, and not anything special, but still pretty good. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because it's good, but it's not very good. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Music-wise, it's okay. It's not, like I said, it's not the best, but I don't have anything really to go against, so I'm just going to give it, it's fine, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. So with that in mind, our final rating is, drumroll please, very good. I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. And if you're wondering why I'm saying like very good before, it's because I'm actually looking at my anime list rating right now, which is a good way actually to keep track of what your ratings are. So it has like 10 is a masterpiece, 9 is great, 8 is very good. But yeah, it's very good. Like I already mentioned 1,000 times, go watch this right now. If you haven't watched this and you're sitting around at home and you have nothing to do, go watch this. You will not regret it. If you obviously keep in mind though it is rated R, but still it is so good. I cannot get over it. It is so funny and so good. It is one of the best comedies I've ever watched. Go watch this right now. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please come back next week for another one. Thank you. And go follow me on all social medias because I do post there sometimes, not all the time. It's very rare, but I do end up doing it sometimes. We have no questions this week, but if you do have any questions, please let me know down in the comments if you're on YouTube, or if not, go hit me up on my social media and I will get back to you. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you guys did enjoy, my name is Vinix, Crazy Mike. Just don't call me Senpai. And I will see you again next week for another podcast episode. Goodbye. And make sure I'm ready to be a weeb. See ya. I tried to do his thing. Anyway, bye, guys.